Shalom, my good black Israelite brothers and sisters. How y'all doing today? Before we start this video off, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor to our Father Yahweh and His only begotten Son, our Lord and Savior, Yahawashi. Yes. So, I want to talk about, this one thing when it comes to this so-called equality, right? And justice for blacks. Y'all know how I give it up. I only talk about the truth of my people, because I care about my people. George Stinney is the youngest young man, but you can, for video sakes, we're going to say clarification and all that goofy crap. Boy is the youngest to be executed here in the great old United States. The great equality, brave, patriarchy place. The youngest to be executed. Now, this young man did not do anything, right? He was innocent. But there was a man who had killed two young girls. One was 7 and one was 11. And the Stinney himself was 14. Y'all should know the story, but if y'all don't, I'm going to just give you a brief summary. So he went out to play, and these two little European white girls wanted to play with him. He was kind of hesitant, but he said, hey, he's a kid, he's a young man. He just want to play and have fun and stuff like that. So he was with them that day, in a sense of the time frame, but he had already shook the spot and left. So they end up finding these little European white girls dead. But someone else had done it. But at that time, they just accused him because he was the last one seen with him. He did not get a fair trial. He went in for questioning. Wasn't any guardians present with him. And this is why you can't trust the judicial system, because they do things like that, right? They pressure you into saying and doing things. Now, they pressured the young man into saying he did it by tricking him with ice cream. This is how you can tell he was in a young man mind state, with ice cream. And he already was skeptical of them. But you know how they lie and they do things like that. 14 years old. I believe it was in South Carolina, Georgetown, South Carolina. And he died at the good old Baptist church. And now you have this, before I, get into my bag that y'all know I get into, you had this other young man, right, that graduated, right, and he, from college, and, only 6 years old, right? He graduated at 10, but he went to college at 6, right? Look, now y'all tell me the difference there, right? Y'all tell me the difference there. Every time it has something to do with us, it's always bad. His name is Michael Kearney. 6-year-old boy, went to school, and at 6 years old or whatever, you know how they push it. They always want to have a one-up on us. But for the Stinney, he never even had a chance at life. And this is what it's like here in Babylon. We never have a chance at life, ever. Like, they have to kill us and destroy us because they're afraid of us. You can't even play outside. That's why it sickens me that our people are fighting each other and going against one another when they got us oppressed. They got us here in captivity. They get to go to college and get degrees and, get written in history as something good. And we always get written in history as something bad. The only time we get wrote into history is if we're cooning and selling out and going against the Most High. You know, they're not going to try to write me in history. You know, people are going to talk about me. It's just like Malcolm X and Huey Newton and all those guys. People are going to put me in the same class. You know, they're going to put me in the same class, but they're not going to give me any credibility as far as, like, you know, them giving all their presidents that had slaves. They put them on currency. Why we are not on the currency? You know, it's just, when you talk about equality, it's not no equality for black people. It's not no equality for the so-called black people. You know, these people just be lying, you know? So that's why I try to give y'all as much footage as I can, as much knowledge as I can, to remind y'all of things that y'all may have knew and to tell y'all things y'all never heard of. You know, that's my mission here. You know, it's always Bible first. You know, it's always Bible first. It's always scriptures. I love giving scriptures. But a lot of this stuff is not in the scriptures. Now, I can find scriptures for everything that happens, but sometimes, you know, when I have this attire on, I'm pretty sure y'all notice, I can't prophesize and preach and quote scriptures with my head covered because I don't believe in that. But sometimes I got to give it to y'all raw and how I feel and what I see, because we are human, you know. So I definitely appreciate y'all listening to my teachings when it comes to scriptures, and the other brothers, you know, breaking the Bible down and things like that. You know, I just don't have time to be going back and forth with people over scriptures and, you know, these Christians that's going to keep lying, and every time you tell them something, they're just going to keep lying and trying to find ways around it. That's a waste of time. I'd rather give y'all the good information, the good knowledge, and make y'all, you know, be aware of the wickedness that goes on and how they manipulate things, you know, and this is one of them. You know, I made this video because our young black men, we are always getting killed, and it's always a defamation of character. It's always a defamation of character. Anytime we do something, it's bad. When they do it, it's good. It doesn't matter what it is. You know, they don't talk about the great men. Now, that young man, he could have grew up and been the biggest scientist in the world. He, you know, because that's what the other little kid went to school for. He could have went and been the biggest scientist in the world, you know, but they stripped him of that. You know, they stripped him of that. You know, and this happened in 1944. You know, it happened in 1944. So when you think about it, that's right around the corner. You know, that's right around the corner. And do you think people are going to care? No. Do you think people are going to care? There's people that's still alive. You know, 1944, that's just 78 years ago, I believe. Like 1944, that's crazy. You got people that was alive that witnessed it. You know, but they don't care. They don't care about us. That's why I'm going to keep making these videos, because it's the truth. Now, y'all can classify me whatever y'all want to, but it's the truth. Y'all go to college and we get killed in the streets. You know, we get lynched, we get shot. And they keep saying it's old. None of this stuff is old. I love that they expose themselves and they say, oh, that's old. It's done away with. None of this stuff is done away with. The hatred that y'all have for us black people is not done away with. The cops show that. The justice system show that. Prison show that. You know, having all these Arabs with these liquor stores show that. You know, these Chinese stores and restaurants that y'all have everywhere, but you don't have none of ours. Why is there a Chinatown? It shows it right there. Everything shows it. You know, the Indian man, he got, you know, from India, they got all these restaurants and stuff like that in the hood. All this stuff is in the hood, y'all. But where's our businesses? Where's our establishments and things like that where we can build our own community? It's not there. This young man could have been one of those people to start. But his life was taken because That's what they do. The judicial system, it's all fraudulent. You got to think about it, y'all. They pay lawyers to lie for people who they know is guilty. It's a big game. All this is just games, chess. That's all it is. That's all it is. And I'm going to break that down too. But I just had to come and give y'all this information, man. The youngest, George Stinney, the youngest boy to be executed, is a black boy here in America. And it's documented. I don't want to hear about no other garbage that ain't documented, because they always trying to come up with stuff that go against what we know and what's documented. They always trying to flaw it some way, go against it. But every time it's one of them, it's always something good. I want y'all to pay attention to that. It's always something good. Your first person on the moon, white. Santa Claus, white. All the presidents, white. All Disney, white. We're white people because they want to be purity. White equates to pureness. Black, it equates to darkness and evil. That's what they got it labeled. It's just crazy. Y'all just have to pay attention. These people do not care about us. They don't care about children. Look, they trying to kill them now. They trying to kill them now. But they've been killing us. Michael Brown, Trayvon Martin, all these youngsters, all these kids, they've been shooting us. They've been killing us. They've been killing these kids. That's why I want us to come together and, unite to form an annex. We have to. Because in order for the promises to be fulfilled, because it's going to get fulfilled either way. The Most High know what he's doing. But we want to be of a great service to the Most High. That's what we want to be. We have to come together for these kids so the next generation, right, the up-and-comers don't fall for the trickery we did and our people did. That's why this is the most important generation. Because we waking up. We woke. We are woke. We get it, because they were woke back then too, but nobody was really paying attention to the people from the, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s and stuff. They wasn't paying attention. Now everybody pay attention. All praises to the Most High. Now everybody pay attention. Everybody know the truth now. They know the truth. Now it's up to you to accept the truth. I'm only telling y'all the truth. They go to college, we die. That's the truth. And that's European scholarship anyway. It's not even the truth. What they teach in college is not the truth. It's all hypothesis. I will blow through college. It's too easy. You do that just to get your degree, to be told you don't qualify because you're black. We don't get the good jobs. They don't want us. They don't accept us. Equality. Equality? It's just crazy. And that's history for you. But if y'all enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Definitely subscribe so I can keep pushing this word. Check my other channel out, AlphaHebrew. Do a lot of teaching there. Follow me on Instagram. And my black brothers and sisters, make sure y'all keeping the law, statutes, and commandments and obeying our Father and waiting on Yahawashi's glorious return. It's going to be glorious. And yeah, y'all just be safe out there, and appreciate y'all, man. We're going to keep this word going and this truth going. I will see y'all in the next video. This is AlphaHebrew. I'm out. Peace.